We're in a special edition of Coffee with RhinoMan, actually live at a casino with a special guest,
Hi, everybody.
Brian from Slots. So we're going to sit here for a few minutes. We're going to talk to Brian, get to know him a little bit, and then we will go onto his channel and join the live. A few people are coming in. Let me get this set up. If you want to introduce
Sure.
yourself.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Slots of Ben, good morning. Thank you. Appreciate you being here for Coffee with RhinoMan and Oh Yeah Slots. Gamblers Unknown, good morning. Thank you for joining. All right, there's Mr. RhinoMan right there. This is his first time at Saboba Casino in Southern California, guys. So look at his pin there. He got a little first visit badge.
Right? Hopefully this brings me the hand pay.
Yeah. There you go, bro.
Okay, so we're gonna sit here and try and read the chats. Good morning, Slot Sister. How you doing?
Good morning, Slot System.
Slots of Ben, thank you for coming in. So as we do, we're gonna get to know Brian a little bit better. We're gonna ask him some questions. If you guys have some questions out there that you want answered from Brian,
Get our coffees, right?
yeah, definitely.
Oh, cheers, man.
Cheers. Coffee, not Corona today. So we're gonna get started. Okay, so Brian, how long has your channel been up? I know you had a channel prior.
Before, yeah. I had a channel for about a year, and then somehow got deleted through YouTube or whatever, right before the COVID.
Yeah.
And then now I've had it a little over a year again. So
Okay.
so it's been a couple years now. I've had the same channel name.
The same channel name.
Yeah.
So was that first channel? Was that monetized? Did you,
Yes, it
did
was.
you have your
Yeah, I
1,000
was
subscribers?
like almost 2,000 subscribers,
Nice.
monetized and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, Slots. Where's my invite? Slot Sister says.
Hey, come anytime, Slot System.
Hey, GA Gambler. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, Gambler.
Gambler After Dark. He's got some energy.
Yeah, he does.
Scratchers,
The
thumbs up,
He's got the best thumb on YouTube.
right? He's got that thumbs up, and for the beautiful ladies, yeah, I love that. Just like you, when I first started watching YouTube channels, I started watching your channel, and I think I commented early on, bro, I love your energy, because I think of YouTube as a giant party, and you don't know anybody.
Right.
And once you get to know them, you're at the party. By the end of the night, everybody knows you, and they're like that. So that's what I think it is. Just getting your personality out there and letting everybody get to meet you.
True.
Okay, so let's get back.
Can they hear us okay, though?
Can everybody hear us? Gambler After Dark will be live at 7 p.m. tonight. Yeah, because we don't have earbuds in.
Right.
We're just talking, and
Okay. Thanks,
lots of
man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see who else we got in here. We got the Gambler After Dark. We got Unknown Gambler, Slots of Ben, Slot Sister. Let's see, and Gamblers Unknown. So Gamblers Unknown, he started designing logos and stuff like that. He does some excellent work.
Right.
If you're interested, or anybody out there is interested, you should go check him out.
Okay.
He's just dabbling in it, but he's pretty good. I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
So, take us through your journey. These 2 channels.
2 channels. Basically, the whole reason why I started YouTube, guys, is or started filming and recording my videos is because my friend Alex and I would go to like Pachanga or whatever, and by the end of the night, I'd wake up the next morning and I'd wonder. I'd either have a wallet full of ATM receipts or money, and it's like, what happened last night? Because it's no secret I like to have a few drinks when I play, and so then I would started just recording my videos just for that, and recording my gameplay just to see what bonuses. Because I would ask Alex, dude, what happened? I know I was up $500 last night. What happened? He's like, I don't know, I don't remember. So that's probably happened to a lot of you guys too. So I would just record my my gameplay for that, specifically for that reason. And then I decided, start a slot channel, and I liked Mighty Cash. That seemed to be a game that I could win on, and have a lot of fun playing, and that seemed to be the one that I started, playing the most.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to what you just said.
Yeah.
So you actually started YouTube to track where your money went.
Yeah, yeah.
Overnight.
And
yeah.
what happened, because after so many drinks, and I don't just play for like an hour, 30 minutes in a casino. I usually will take a trip between 4 and 8 hours, and or more,
I think we've been there.
Yeah, and after all that time, you forget what happened, or what game did you get a bonus on? How much bonuses did you get? So, it's
that's actually pretty cool. Just knowing that you started the channel, just to find out what you did the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And my channel name used to be Brian Everest. That's my name.
Okay.
So I didn't know what to name it. And actually, when Jazzy J Slots, Janet, I first met her. She joined up on my channel. I had 17. She was like the 17th subscriber, and I was just under my name, And then I didn't know what to name my channel, and then my friend Alex says, "Well, you always say, 'Oh yeah,' when you win this stuff, and so why don't you just call it 'Oh yeah Slots?'" And yeah, so he's the one. Congrats to Alex there, my friend Alex. He's the one who actually named the channel.
Hey, Alex, that means 10%.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping right now, but he'll see this later.
That means 10%. So tell everybody out there, let's see what we got. Thanks for the live. Nice to see you together. Yeah, this was my first time meeting him. I've been wanting to meet him for a long time, and unfortunately it comes at coffee instead of brew. But next time we'll definitely do that. He's showing me around Saboba, and I can't believe I've never been here. I'm an hour and 45 minutes away from this place. I didn't think I was that close. So
with no traffic.
With no traffic. Hey, I'll come out first thing in the morning. But I will definitely be back here and hopefully get a room so we can stay and have a good time. Yeah. If not here, definitely the Silverton, because I get free rooms there too. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But tell us something that nobody knows about you out there from your videos or.
I don't know.
Hey, Chris and Lou Slots, thanks for coming.
Hi, guys.
Melly Love Slots, thank you for joining.
I don't know. I'm pretty much open book. I don't know if there's anything that anybody doesn't know about me. If anybody's got any questions, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so here's one. In most of your videos, when you get a bad bonus, what do you say?
A lot of times I talk about my exes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do that for fun, man, so there's no secret that I'm single. Had some bad relationships before.
Single, ready to mingle, girls.
I don't know about ready to mingle part, but we'll see if we got time for that,
Okay, so exes, how many exes?
Quite a few.
And this is the question.
Marriages and girlfriends.
The security guy was behind us, earlier. Oh. We're not filming right now. We're not filming the machines anyway. So they're pretty good here. Brian's been coming here for a long time. So you have a lot of exes. You're single, but did those exes come at the hands of gambling, or is it your occupation?
Actually, I think only one of them really liked to play, slots. So yeah, we used to take trips to Vegas and actually play at the Riviera right before they closed it too. I don't know, have you been to Riviera much in the past year?
Yeah. I used to go to what was right across the street. Stardust? Was it Stardust?
The Circus.
No, not Circus. Stardust, or what was the casino they tore down and they put?
Not the Dunes. Yeah, I can't remember.
Circus. Circus. There was, I think it was Stardust or another casino that was right there where I guess where Resort World is now. But I used to go there a lot, and I used to take my dad there. My dad was he fought in the Korean War and World War II.
Okay.
He was 93 when he passed.
Wow.
And he just passed in 2016.
Okay.
So he used to love to go to Vegas, and we would take that trip down there, me and him, and
special times.
Yeah, it's special times. He loved it. Let's see, Slot Sister. I wouldn't worry about security. I wouldn't worry about security. Guy behind you was trying to say hi. Bestie, you should know. You should know the assignment. Yeah. I think I should know the assignment, Slot Sister. Let me see. Where's our chat here? Chris and Lou say good morning. Stats, Mighty Cash. What's your favorite slot to play? Melly wants to know.
Melly wants to know? Melly, probably, I don't know, I would have to say Mighty Cash. I'm torn between Mighty Cash and Dragon. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, but I think my favorite is Mighty Cash just because of the dragon and the tiger and all that, you know. So.
Good man. So Spin and Win Slot says, hello, Rhino, and oh yeah.
Hi, Spin and Win.
Ma'am, slot players never sleep.
Oh, we do, just little bits.
Yeah, everybody's online right now, so that just tells you. Any other questions out there? Everybody's talking back and forth.
When did you first start playing?
When did I first start playing slots? I first started playing slots. Normally I would go to the casino and blackjack was the thing.
Okay.
So I was a big blackjack player, but I would say maybe 7 years ago,
okay,
I started getting into slots. Wasn't recording, and I have a bad case of procrastination at that point. I kept telling my friend, "Hey, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, YouTube channel," and you know, everybody got tired of me saying it.
Right.
And then it took them saying, "You know what? Just shut up. You're not gonna put a YouTube channel." When somebody tells me no, I can't do something,
yeah, you do it.
That's when it triggers me to do it. I'm that kind of personality. Don't tell me I can't do something. But yeah, that's when I really started playing, and then March I uploaded my first video.
Okay.
So uploading that first video was, I thought, oh wow, everything's gonna happen right away. But it does, man.
Yeah.
You know, but
slow progression.
It took a turn for me from gambling to learning about YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
So I started learning, hey, wait a minute, I could do this. And then I started looking online for like free software and stuff like that. So the learning was taking over the gambling part of it. So I started putting all these videos together. What's your favorite denomination to play, Slot Sister says?
Ooh, I would have to say nickel denom if I do have a favorite denomination. Dimes is okay, dollars is okay, but I mean, as far as Mighty Cash goes, probably nickel denom is my favorite.
Because you get the 5.
Yeah, because you only need 5 of them, and it just seems to be better.
Olga Rosas, good morning, guys. Love you too. Watching this, love the Q&A. I learned a lot more on gambling from the channel's videos. Love it. Yeah, we put this together, Coffee with RhinoMan, basically so you can learn more about the people that you're watching, the channels that you're watching, because it adds a little more personal touch to it.
And then I first started playing when I was 17. I was in high school.
Wow.
I lived 25 years in Vegas, and I went to high school when Las Vegas High School used to be downtown Vegas.
Okay.
On 8th and Stewart, in between Stewart and Ogden, that's where I used to live. So I used to walk 2 blocks to school. My home used to be right behind the El Cortez.
Nice.
I lived there before they even built that parking garage that's right behind the El Cortez.
Wow.
So I used to dip out of high school, ditch my last, I think PE or something was my last class. So at 17, I would go to a place called the Gold Spike.
Okay.
And they had penny slots, bro. 3 real penny slots. You could get like $20 worth of rolls of pennies and just sit there and play. And even the cocktail servers would come by and ask me if I wanted something, and I would, you give them like 50 cents or $1, and they give you a Coke, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they never gave me a hard time. And can't hit a jackpot on penny slots, but they actually had 3 real penny slots back in the day. That was fun. And they paid out in pennies, and they had buckets. Buckets at every machine, like Circus does with the coins.
They still have those. So that was my thing with my dad.
Okay.
When we went down this last time, we went to downtown, and I think we ended up going to El Cortez and some of the older casinos. We even stopped at the Nevada Landing Casino because they had quarters.
Right.
Because he loved the quarters. He loved to get the buckets, and that's what he remembers. And he was up in age at that time, and he just wanted to play quarters. He would sit there and just feed the machine.
I used to live in Vegas, in downtown Vegas, in the 80s during the crack epidemic, you know.
Ooh.
And all you'd see on my way to school every morning, all I would see was cop, crackhead, prostitute, back over and over on the way to school, and they'd hit the crackheads. The dealers would hit me up too. You straight, man? You straight? You need anything, man? I'm like, no, I'm going to school, man. I don't need no crack, man. You know, like, but it was crazy. Living in Vegas, yeah, it was crazy.
How long did you live in Vegas?
25 years altogether, like from the mid 70s to like the mid 2000s. So I saw it go from old school Vegas to the family theme where they had, you know, all the casinos were kid friendly. Like I worked at the Treasure Island when it first opened.
Oh, wow, you even worked in the casino?
Yeah, I worked at Treasure Island from like 93 to 2000. And so they had like a pool and they had an arcade in there and they had everything geared up for families, you know, and MGM and everybody did that family friendly thing. Now they got rid of the family friendly theme and they went back to adult party land where it should be, you know, more for adults.
They tried it for a little while. Let's see.
But shout out to those of you that work in the casinos, you know, those of you that do the public service, man, that's a hard job and it ain't an easy job working in the casinos, but it was a lot of fun. It was a learning experience for me.
So he learned all the tricks behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. I worked in the food and beverage department, so I know Gary in the game. He worked in he was slot attendant. So.
Oh, sorry guys. Slot Sister had a question here. She said, "Oh yeah, Slots, you got a street accent. Did you come from downtown Las Vegas?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's yeah.
That street accent.
Yeah, that's where I lived for. I went to high school, probably like 3 years there, and living in downtown Vegas. So.
Yeah,
it was interesting.
He was down there on Fremont Street performing well before.
Well, I used to live on, and my first job was when I was 18, was working at the Fremont Casino. So I did, you know, have a casino job downtown, and that was a lot of fun. But that's before they even had the Fremont Street experience. You know, you used to be able to drive up and down Fremont Street. I was living in and going to high school when you could drive up and down Fremont Street with your car, and then they built that crazy Fremont Street experience with all the lights and everything. But back then they didn't have all these shows and performers and people walking around half naked and stuff like that. It was just gamblers and homeless people and crackheads back in the day walking around, and you know, so it was completely different Fremont Street.
So Kissy Cat says, "Who are these fun guys gambling?" Thank you, Kissy Cat, for coming in.
Kissy Cat.
Wow, that's when I first went to Vegas in the 80s. I remember all that too. Oh, giving away my age, LOL. So let's speak of age. How old are you now?
48. Oh, 49.
49.
Yeah, so.
Any tattoos or anything?
No tattoos.
No tattoos?
No tattoos. Yeah, I you know, don't do no outfit checks for me. So I saved them for
Chumba Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's Zoya's girl? What do you look for in a woman?
I don't know. Probably just being 100% real, honesty. You know.
I mean, you are the Tiger King. So. That was a fun video, bro.
Yeah, I ain't looking for Carol Baskin, that's for sure. Yeah, that was fun. That was definitely fun. I saved that Tiger King outfit, so you never know. The Tiger King might be coming out again soon, guys. But yeah, I don't know. I just, you know, I try not to pick up on any women at the casinos. It's just not a good thing, guys. So, you know.
I was going to go back to your ex. I mean, if you both like to gamble, that could be kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it could be, you know. But yeah, it's not a good experience to be dating people you meet at the casino, I guess.
Yeah, that's definite. You know, my girlfriend, she did not gamble a lot when we first started going to the casinos. She would sit and play video poker, right. You know, jacks are better, and it would last, and they keep bringing her drinks, and she's good. But now she's starting to dabble into slots. I gotta stop that. Only one of us can gamble, you know? I'm gonna watch your videos while football. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kissy Cat. Rockin' Rocco Slots. Hey, bud. How you doing this morning?
Hi, Rockin' Rocco.
So it just depends. Personality, everything. That's what you're looking for.
And just being a real person, you know. You know, I've never been one to chase somebody for how they look or whatever. You know, it's always been about who they are. You know. And,
you know,
looks fade.
Slot Sister's available. Slot Sister DeVille. You know what? I'm good. I'm going to give a shout out to her right now because she definitely helped me get to that 1,000 mark.
That's good.
Along with Chris and Lou, Chumba, and everybody else. But I'll let you know something about Slot Sister. She puts in work for anybody that asks her. And I know she's probably going to get bombarded, but she has a selfless personality.
Yeah.
She will do something for somebody else before she does for herself.
That's nice.
And that's why I like hanging out with her. I appreciate everything she does. Anyway, when you were coming up, how did you get to that first 1,000? How did you get your channel monetized? How did it progress for you? Were there times where you just, I'm not doing this?
I mean, kind of, it is a struggle. I don't know, I just try never to look at the numbers really too much,
Yeah.
Even now, today, somebody mentioned the other day, I was like, close to 3,000 almost, but I don't know, because, I like to be more the interaction of the people, and so, because you could have like 10,000 subscribers, but if the people aren't commenting and they're not interacting with you, then what's the point of having a channel, And the main and actually the reason why I restarted my channel again is because there's a lady named Kion, and I wasn't going to restart my channel again after YouTube took my first channel away, but I was playing at Pachanga one day, and she comes into my stream once in a while. Her name's Kion, and then she's actually in one of my first videos on this new channel as well. I was playing next to her, and I hit it like $1,100 on 38-cent bet on Mighty Cash. And then she asked me, didn't you used to have a channel? Oh yeah, slots or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, and she's like, I don't know if I want to start it again, it's a lot of work and everything. And she goes, no, I enjoyed your content. But she was the first person I ever met in person that told me that they enjoyed my content and they weren't a slot channel and they were just a regular viewer. So, my whole thing is like, if I can brighten somebody's day, that's what 100% will, because it's about bringing positivity and because there's so much horrible crap out there in the world, and depression and, people watch our videos. And this is what I tell Lori and my friends too, is like, people watch our videos so they can get an escape from the crap that's going on in their lives, and sometimes they just want to see, a different experience or see something fun, so, that's why, I was just attracted to putting out positive content and interaction with people.
There we go. We got G-Money1 is in here. Thank you for coming in.
G-Money?
T-Town Gamblers in the house.
What's up? Good morning, T-Town.
CJ Gambling and Entertainment. I agree. Just a comment on a video makes my day. If someone gets something out of it, that's it.
Yeah.
Trish E's in the house. G-Money1, hey Chris and Lou, lots of Ben, T-Town Gambler, everybody's saying hi to each other.
And I think I told Lori this before too, that there was somebody else that I told this before too, maybe it wasn't Lori, but that to remember that we produce videos for the viewers, not so much for other slot channels.
Exactly.
But for the viewers, and if the viewers aren't liking it or they're not connected with it, then what's the point, So
but here's the thing, the slot community is very supportive of each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's like, you could sit on this machine and you could play $100 into it.
Right.
And then you could get up, I could sit right back at the same machine, put $100, totally different.
Right.
Totally different. You can film different content, different everything else. So there's, in the niche that we're in, everybody's so supportive. But to get to your point, the issue is getting other people that don't normally have slot channels and just regular viewers to watch. That's where your channel is going to grow, and that's where you're going to get the viewers that really connect with you. So that's part of what we're trying to figure out now.
And like you were saying, the key to growth, guys, is to find the game that you like. Find the game that you like and that one you can win on. Whether it's Mighty Cash, Dragon Link, Konami, 3 real slots, because that's like, people want to see wins, They also, they might want to tune in to watch the hype or watch a drink or have fun, but basically they want to tune in to watch the slots,
Exactly.
And, so...
The slots and your reaction to them.
Yeah, so find something, that you enjoy playing and that you're good at, and then take it from there, I got a lot of feedback, negative feedback when I first started this channel again, because I was doing a lot of low betting, you know, and I'm not a high betting channel. That's just how it is. I won tens of thousands of dollars on bets less than $5. So I'm cool with that, you know. But a lot of people want to see $100 spins, $250 spins. Well, go watch NG or somebody else, you know.
Exactly.
That does that. I don't do that. I like to show people you can win a lot on minimum betting. You know, you can win the max on minimum betting.
And when you play the machines that are your favorite, you have that positive
Yeah,
vibe.
for sure.
You have everything going for you. CJ Gambling says,
Hi, CJ.
he says, great advice. SoCal girls in the
Hi,
house.
SoCal.
Slot Sister agrees. Let's see, Kissy Cat said, I met Slot Sister and Gambling Granny. Very classy ladies. Let's see, we got everybody else in here. Trishy.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate you being here.
I love watching for the finding different machines and knowing how to play before you go to the casino. Yeah, that definitely helps out. That's why we try some different ones every now and then. Spin and Win Slots says, not the normal slot player at $100. So,
$100 a spin, your bankroll can go
yeah,
pretty quick.
definitely. Thank you. I took all day, had to leave early, so I'm going back in January, ready. SoCal girls in the house. Yeah. Okay, so that gets us caught up there. You know, when you play a game and you have a good vibe, I think that's when, oh yeah, it comes out, because, you know, Danielle's paying you those bonuses. And I swear, I've never seen somebody hit as much as he does on Mighty Cash. And,
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
And one of the first times that I sent Brian a video, I happened to be coming back from Vegas, and if you guys watch his channel, you know he sits right by the bathroom because those beers run through him. He watches everybody wash their hands when they come out. But anyway, that's where the two Mighty Cash machines are. And he has that place locked down. So I went by, stopped in, didn't even play. I just went in to record that little area to see if Brian was there.
Oh yeah, Slots gaming area at the Silverton, right by the front desk. It's got my own private restroom. No other slot channel has their own private restroom in their slot area.
Exactly. So I recorded, I sent it to him, and he just laughed. He told me that was funny. Next time we'll meet there. So
we have to. Yeah, one of these trips.
Definitely. You know, I love that little Lightning Link lounge that they have in there. That's pretty cool. What's your favorite casino to gamble at?
You know, I have not been to the Strip in a long time. One of these days I'll make a trip down there to Cosmo or something, you know, where all the cool kids go to Cosmo.
Don't go to Cosmo.
Yeah. But I know that, you know, I see a lot of people playing at the Wynn or Aria or different places, Venetian, you know, GQS plays Venetian. And, you know, so I don't know. I lived in Vegas so long, going to the Strip is just, you know, not my thing. Being around the big crowds and crowded casinos, and that's why I just kind of gravitated to the Silverton. And since I have the top players card there, I kind of like keep playing there, you know, comps. So, you know, you kind of like to go to the places that give you the best comps, you know. Even though I don't always win big at the Silverton, my money stretches, like Gary from In the Game says, your money stretches like rubber at the Silverton. Yeah. Well, my money lasts longer at the Silverton, but I don't always get hand pays there. I've done actually better here in Soboba than I've done at the Silverton, you know?
He loves Soboba.
Except for when I win the Grand. Earlier this year, I did win the Grand at the Silverton. You know,
I saw that video. Yeah. I was going to ask you about that. Let me just do a quick shout out. I think Real 20 Slots is in the house.
Hi, Real 20. What's up, ladies?
Jackie Zapata.
We were looking for the ladies in the high limit room earlier.
He told me this is where they play. Jackie Zapata, thank you for joining. That's my sister. And she said I should bring her here for her birthday. Most definitely. It's not that far from us, so I'll definitely bring you here. Chris and Lou Slots, everybody else is there. Okay, so about the Grand. I think I was watching that video and you were up all night. That was one of your all-night things.
No, actually, that one was right before I left that day. Okay. Right when I won the Grand, yeah, on that one. But it was a fantastic session, you know. I just kept sticking with it, and then I won it on $1.25.
How many grands have you hit?
I won $1,000 on Dragon Link, and then $1,000 on Mighty Cash, and that's pretty much the that I've hit. You know,
I haven't hit the grand yet on any of them.
Yeah.
So we went to. I said, oh, don't go to Cosmo. Don't go. If I go to the Strip, I play at Casino Royale.
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
That's old school Casino Royale right there.
Greg, the host at the casino, treats him great. So I said, oh, don't go to Cosmo. You know, I've had some good wins at the Cosmo. Right. One of them came in, I think July. It was either June or July. And it wasn't mine, it was my girlfriend's. Right. She sat at American Gods. I don't know if you've seen that machine.
Yeah.
The week before we were there, she pumped in maybe $100. She got like $400 back. She was happy doing that. So the time we went where she hit, gave her $40. She goes, I'm gonna go play this, and she's playing. I'm over, you know, around playing Firelink.
Right.
She stuck $40 in there, playing a $1.50 bet. The third spin in, she hit all three American Gods, 16 grand.
Wow.
And she's like, you got to get over here. And
Right.
I left my machine. I had like $100 in there. I just ran.
Did you ever take your ticket out?
No, I didn't. And here's the thing. It was at Cosmo, and there were people sitting right next. They watched the machine for me. And,
Cool.
You know, there are cool people back out there. So anyway, she hit 16 grand. They came over, gave her 3 racks and some change, and that's the biggest hit we've had together. I've had a couple of $7,000 hits. I had a $9,000 hit on a quick hit.
Okay.
That was
that's not on your channel though, right? Or no, you didn't put that one up?
I put it up, but it's just a snippet because I wasn't really recording back then. But the 9 grand was on a quick hit slot machine. Right after Super Bowl, not last year, the year before. Okay. We were at Harrah's. I stuck $100 in, and right after Super Bowl, so you know I was drinking all day, and it just it went crazy. I got 9 of the quick hits and got that.
Now, you and your lady like to play a lot of video poker, right? Because I know when you go by the bar, she's at the machine playing video poker. Do you prefer, like, how much percentage on a trip do you think you play video poker?
I usually start out at the bar, so I'll drop $100 in and see how it goes. If I could get a couple of 4-of-a-kinds or whatnot, but we sit there, we have a couple of drinks, and we just people watch for a little bit. And then after that,
hit the casino floor.
We hit the casino floor. She stays up at the bar.
Right.
Real 20 shots. Oh yeah.
There's a fly flying around, guys.
Not at the high limit. I was thinking about it last night, though. That was real twinning.
Yeah, ladies, we went through the high limit room looking for you.
I like 4 square, quick hits, bonus, pays well, yes. Vista Slots is in the house. Thank you.
Vista, hi guys. You had a great stream last night. They weren't live last night.
Oh, did they? Yoshi and them went live last night, too. That was a fun.
I got off work last night and I missed everybody's, I have to go back and watch everybody's lives. And that's another thing too, I work like 75 hours a week.
Yeah.
So it's hard to, you know, comment, get to everybody's comments, you know, within the same day and post content. That's why I don't post a whole lot of content right now, is the editing, and then also I like to reply back to people and watch other people's videos too. So, you know, I don't like to drop a video if I can't do a lot of that work.
So that brings up a question. So I know a lot of YouTubers do this. They'll comment on a lot of videos and then drop a video right after. Is that a strategy that you do to get people to come to you, or
I
is
don't
it
think
just
so.
something
I noticed that it's a kind of a trend a little bit.
Yeah.
But if I'm actually sitting there replying to comments, everybody that comments on my video that is a slot channel, I will go back and visit their channel. You know. So if for you guys that are new or have a new channel, if I'm on a live stream, make sure you come back later, because I might not remember you being in a stream, you know. Make sure you come back later and just leave a quick comment on the video. I will visit your channel and then subscribe to you, support you, check out your channel. You know, I support everybody in the slot community, and you know, I always try and visit. I'm actually subscribed to hundreds of channels, guys, so Some people go, you know, all they do is do slot channels.
Yeah.
So they'll go through their whole list every day of everybody who posts and then comment. I don't have time for that, guys. But you know, I do support everybody, and you know.
Okay, speaking of support, do you have a channel that you're just like, doesn't have to be slot, but do you have a channel that you have to watch, or you want to meet that person, or just like?
Good point. And if you go to my channel, guys, and you see, as far as my subscriptions go, I have that set to private because I only have, a lot of people have multiple accounts, multiple channels.
Yeah.
I have one slot channel, one account, and I have my own private videos, my own private channels that I'm subscribed to on there. There is like Mav, there's a guy named Mav, M-A-V. He has a channel where he like lives out of his truck and does some cool stuff. Auto auctions, rebuild. There's a lot of channels that I'm actually subscribed to. Doug DeMuro, YouTube car reviews, you know, and you know, so those are like my personal channels I like to watch, you know, on YouTube. And,
Okay.
You know, so.
Any of those that you want to reach out to and hook up with me?
Not really. I mean, those are like super big channels, you know. There's also a guy. If you guys are going to visit Vegas, check out Pompsie. You ever seen Pompsie? Pompsie. He's a young kid. He's like in his 20s.
Okay.
I've been watching him since he was at like 10,000 subscribers. I think now he's over 100,000.
Wow.
But he'll just do walking up and down the strip for like an hour or two, you know, and then interacting with people. He does room reviews and he does amazing edits with music and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Pompsie, yeah.
I'm gonna have to check him out. Everybody, go check out Pompsie.
He got kicked out of the Cosmo, and then they invited him back and they gave him a suite and everything.
Oh, nice.
Because he had professional recording stuff there because he was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Not because he was filming, because I let people like to film adult videos there, you know.
Oh, yeah,
and if
yeah,
they know you're doing that, they'll kick you out and ban you, you know.
Well, we went a few weeks ago, and we went because Chumba was doing a thing with online gambling.
Yeah.
They were doing a whole feature on her. So they had professional guys following her around the casino and filming this whole video for her that they're going to be airing pretty soon. But it was kind of unique because they're like, oh no, we can't walk around with this stuff, but we can film with our phone. So that's.
And that was the guy that gave her the travel thing, right? The
cruise thing. Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So check out Pompsie, guys. Yeah, if he did reviews on the Rio, on a lot of the casinos in Vegas, the Green Valley Ranch Casino and stuff like that, the Rampart, I think.
So I heard you say reaching out to some of these guys that are so big, but you know what? I just redesigned my logo.
Yeah.
And I had this whole thing. I was doing it on Facebook, and I had this whole chip, and I had RhinoMan Slots and everything in there, and people were giving me advice on it. But surprisingly enough, Brian Christopher jumps in, and he says, "Bro, get rid of everything. Just put the Rhino head and RMS." He goes, "That's all you need.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple." But then he started reaching out to me on Messenger and started talking to me back and forth. Can't wait to meet him. I really like to do that. Same thing with NG, Filthy Slot Channel.
Yeah.
All of these other channels, they're just like you and me. You know, you see them in the casino and like you and me. However, they're doing $250 spins. Yeah. But they're cool people.
But the thing people don't understand about Brian Christopher is if you go back years back in his videos, guys, he wasn't doing $15 spins. He wasn't doing $10 spins. He was doing 50-cent spins, $1 spins. He was going live in the mornings, on the weekdays. He was connecting with the people at home, you know, and so that's how he built his channel, low rolling, you know, and then, you know, as the money was coming in, he would grow his channel. But, you know, a lot of people want to start out doing $150 spins, $75 spins.
You'll go bankrupt
You don't
quick.
need to do that, guys. Just find the game you like, find the game you could win on, low rolling, and have some fun. Hopefully we do well here afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. Right after this stream, we're going to jump over to Brian's and we're going to do some live play. Hanging with Linda's in the house.
Hey, Linda, how you doing?
One time at the... Go ahead, you can read that one.
Let me see. One time at the Hulsabova saw a guy die. Oh, I don't go there very often. Well, I don't even know how to respond to that. I didn't see no bodies in the casino this morning. It's not not something to laugh about. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's not a good sign. Maybe that's a sign that it's time to leave and come back another day. And then if you see somebody die.
So, yeah. So I was going to Sandman before they even had the big casino.
Right.
It was just that little red building.
Okay.
Mostly used to be bingo, but I watched that place grow. Driving, same thing. It's progressed. But driving to Vegas, you know how State Line. I guess Buffalo Bills is closed permanently. I don't know if they're going to reopen that. That Nevada landing. That one seems to be closed.
They need to disinfect them.
No,
disinfect Whiskey Pete's.
Whiskey Pete's too. But I was going to tell you, one time we went to Vegas, just before the channel and everything, this was way back, we couldn't get a room in Vegas.
Right.
So Nevada Landing said, sure, we got a room for you. And me and my girlfriend were going, this was maybe 6 years ago. And I'm like, okay, so we'll stay there. We'll drive into town afterwards and everything. We get into the room, I swear, chalk outline. It was just terrible. Yeah, it was terrible. We're like, nope, we're not staying here. We went and we crashed in my buddy's room in Vegas. But yeah, that was bad way back then.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine it now that it's been sitting dormant for a whole year.
You guys want to hear a story? We're talking earlier about girlfriends and girls you meet in the casino and stuff. So back when I was like 21, the Sahara Hotel isn't like it now, isn't like it used to be back then. It used to be in a real sketchy area. So I had met this girl in the casino, that night, and at the bar having some drinks and stuff. I went and rented a room. We go up to the room and she pulls out a crack pipe. And this was like early 90s, guys, or whatever, mid 90s. And the girl pulls out a crack pipe. I was like, oh, hell no, that's it, it's over. We're, have a good night, it's time to go out the door, So that's, I think that was the main reason why I don't ever date a girl I meet in the casino, Yeah.
Thank you, Spanglish Slots.
Hi, Spanglish Slots.
In the Kitchen with Karen, thank you. I just saw your video alert pop up. I'm going to watch that a little bit later.
Hi, Karen.
Olga Rosa says she too saw somebody that had a heart attack in the casino. I hope it was after a big win at least. Crack pipe.
You be careful, guys. Be careful who you meet in the casino and where you go, what you do.
So I was propositioned a couple times. Flamingo won, but right. Gary's had a couple of them that he's caught on camera. They say, if you bonus on that machine, I'm giving you something. And he's actually got it there. But I was sitting at Flamingo, and I was at video poker, right in the Bugsy bar right in the front.
Yeah.
And I'm playing, and the girl comes down and sits next to me, and she starts talking. I know exactly what she was. She goes, who are you here with? I go, my wife and kids are upstairs, and, and she's like, well, we could go somewhere. And I go, no, I got somebody in the room. No, thank you. I'm good. She's like, well, how about the bathroom stall?
I think I remember you telling me that story.
Yeah.
Talked about the story before.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You just never know, guys. You never know what you're going to run into in the casino. Yeah, I've had people try to sell me burner phones. I have a video of the guy was running around behind me at Pachanga one day trying to sell me a burner phone.
Right after they started opening the casinos back up, and even during COVID, if you went down to Flamingo, Harrah's or something, they'll come right up to you on the machine. Are you good? You want some Coke? You want something? Yeah. I'm like, you got to watch your wallet and everything else there. That's why I carry the official man purse of RhinoMan Slots. Anyway, guys, do you guys have any final questions? We're getting at 43 minutes. We're going to end this live stream a little bit early here so we could get set up on Brian's channel. And Chris and Lou Slots, Spanglish Slots, thank you for throwing that link out there, Chris and Lou.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
We are going to go over to Brian's channel and we'll do some live play. Let's see. Melly, 23 and 21, thumbs up. Thank you so much, Melly. Ben Gallet, thank you for coming in. I see you carry a purse. Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm actually in the casino. We're actually at the casino right now.
Saboba.
Saboba. Brian loves Saboba.
I love Saboba.
But I want to thank everybody that came in. Real 20 Slots, Slot
Appreciate you,
Sister, Slots of Bin, Gambler After Dark, Gamblers Unknown, Chris and Lou Slots, Karen in the Kitchen, G Money 1, Melly Love Slots. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if I missed anything, Olga Rosas, Melody 6, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Right now, guys, jump on over to Brian's channel. He'll be putting a link up in the next 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll get some live play in. Appreciate you guys. Much love.
Thank you guys. Appreciate everybody. Have a good day. Good luck to you guys this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.